Ooh, look at this. Oh my God. The sunshine is out. 300 days of this a year here in Colorado. What is up, YouTube adventure family? Today, a beautiful day in Colorado, and people renting their e-bikes and people riding their e-bikes, and I've got my e-bike. We've got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about some news. This is basically going to be one of the first episodes where I talk about news in the e-bike world. The news today is going to be like, you better get your e-bike now. Like within the next few days. There's a tariff coming across. We're going to talk about it. It's going to raise the prices quite a bit. What was normally 1% of a tariff is now another, and it's a lot higher. We're talking about 25% on that tariff now. We're going to go into a little bit of detail, what it entails, what it means for you if you're thinking about getting an e-bike. There goes a Talaria XXX. Speaking of e-bikes and e-dirt bikes. We're going to talk about e-bikes, but we're also going to talk about this news on the tariff and what it does, how it affects you, and why you need to buy your e-bike now if you've been on the fence, because it's going to save you a hell of a lot of money. I'm going to give you some coupon codes, some discount codes to this bike behind me. So we're going to hop on the Goat Power Bikes Power Goat V2. We're going to talk about this tariff, how it affects you, and what you need to do now if you've been on the fence about an e-bike, and even if you haven't and you've just been thinking about it, now is the time to get it to save you some money, especially while your tax returns have came in and everything. Should be a good opportunity for you to save some money. So let's hop on the Goat Power Bikes Power Goat V2 and let's talk about the news in this tariff. As we get going down one of the most beautiful bike paths in America, there's no doubt about it, if not the world for all I know. I'm gonna lower this actually a little bit there. I got it on 360 mode, and that way I can at least see over it. But goodness gracious, what a beautiful day. Kayaks are out. We are headed up to Vail, Colorado for the final day of the GoPro Mountain Games. Probably before this video, I've got so much footage, I've got so many videos to make, but before this video, I've got another one where I'm just talking about the future of e-bikes. I have a link below to that. That's a cool video. I had a lot of cool footage with the dogs and stuff like that, and some kayaks. Some of the pros out there actually hitting it. Some of the ladies, Emily Jackson, which I'm friends with her dad and her family for decades. We're there, so I got to see Emily, give her a hug and stuff and cheer her on. So I got to stay a little bit and watch them before the hailstorm started. And all hell literally broke loose. I may or may not go into detail what happened yesterday after the GoPro games. Just, oh man. Anyways, sometimes it's wrong place, wrong time for people is all I'm gonna say. Anyways, here we go. So in the e-bike news, this is how I'm going to kind of start this, and this is kind of the POV that I'm going to use with the e-bike news. I'm going to go on the left of these guys. I'll be on your left here, sir. I'll be on your left here. How y'all doing? Good. So basically, in the world of e-bike news, I mean, it affects other things, but I'm just going to get straight to the point here. Is this tariff thing that's going on, and this is starting the 14th of this month. It's the 9th right now. I'm gonna try to put out this video tonight, which it's the 9th right now. So I'll try to put this video out tonight. But this tariff is gonna be 25% tariff. Now, is it 25% more? No. Right now, I think your tariff is 7.5, 7.8. It's bouncing around right there, I think, right now. But it's gonna put it up to 25% from 7 point whatever percent. So it's not 25% more, it's just 25% tariff, which is freaking bad enough because it's 18 some, which is close enough to 20, which is just horrible. So like with an almost 20% increase in a tariff, and what this affects is it affects all those imports coming from China basically that have any kind of electric motors, electric batteries, etc.
that provide transportation. And unfortunately, e-bikes fell under the category of this stupid tariff. E-bikes fell under this, and it's all political. Because remember back in COVID when, you know, our government was bailing out everybody and handing out stimulus checks like they were popcorn. I'll be on your left here. But remember when they were handing out stimulus checks like they were candy and popcorn? Well, they were doing that to like our local car manufacturers that were suffering too, like Ford and GMC. Well, now that our government's in bed with that and doesn't want that to be an issue, because if these Chinese car manufacturers start coming over and selling cars for $12,000 and $13,000 a pop, you know what that's going to do to GMC and Ford? So there's the problem, and that's why you're having a tariff on electrical vehicles, and it's affecting one major Chinese manufacturer of vehicles, basically, that would be very competitive with today's market, not only being an e-vehicle. I'm going left. How you doing, man? Nice. Is that Jeff? Nice vehicle, dude. Have a good day, dude. But what this tariff is affecting is all electrical vehicles. And what I mean by all electrical vehicles, that's e-bikes, e-scooters, e-cars, e-motorcycles, all of it, man. All of it. So saying that, what we've got coming towards us now is an almost 20%, 18 point something percent increase on top of what we got now. 18.3, whatever, 17.3 actually. So we're going to have like a 17.3 increase percentage on this tariff, which is going to affect your purchase of an e-bike if you've been on the fence. So basically what I'm trying to say here is if you've been on the fence about an e-bike or even thinking about it, now's the time to get it if you want to save money, and hopefully you still got some money left over from that tax return from back in March and April that you could throw that in as well. So right now, I'll put this up here. This is the GOAT Power Bikes, and I'm on the Power GOAT V2 right now. And if you go ahead and order it now, you're going to save yourself a heck of a lot of money. Not only by beating the tariff, you're going to save yourself a heck of a lot of money by using my coupon code, Colorado Adventure Channel, and you're going to save a lot more. Road bikers are the worst. I'm going to tell you a story sometime. Anyways, so with this tariff at 17.3, 17.5% increase is what you're looking at getting on these e-bikes now, because the e-vehicles all across the board, cars, motorcycles, scooters, e-bikes, all of it, e-motorcycles, even the dirt bikes, all of them, if they're coming from China, which is 97% of e-bikes, then you're getting a 17.3, 17.5% tariff increase starting the 14th. And it's probably going to go up from there, you know, and when it does, I'll post more videos talking about this. And anytime there's any kind of weird laws or taxes or anything like that, I'll definitely post videos, because I stay very much in touch and tune with this. Not only do I follow a lot of the other guys, of course, on YouTube, I'm friends with them, personal friends with them. I actually chat with them offline. So we try to keep in touch with what's going on in this world and how this is crazy and how this is going to affect you and us and everybody when it comes to import any kind of motorized vehicles, especially the ones that are going to be coming from Asia. So it's just something to think about if you've been considering getting an e-bike or not. now's the time. Oh, what a great day. I cannot wait to get up here to Vail. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I already know. I mean, good golly, look at this. The water is raging. Hopefully they got like the 8-ball event. They've got some events going on up here. I don't know which ones they are, but that's just gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. Maybe I could extend that a little. What just a beautiful freaking day. Is anybody behind me? Now I'm gonna pop this into mode 3 real quick and we're going cadoozle. Let's go. So, let's check out this view real quick first. We're in Vail, Colorado. That's Lions Head Village down there. That's where they're having the Doc Dogs for the GoPro games. We're gonna go further up this way because I wanna go see some other things today because we saw that yesterday. You saw that in my last video where we talked about the future of e-bikes. But check that out. This is the Eagle Bond gondola. It takes you up to Eagle's Nest up there. I've literally rode that gondola 600-700 times. It's not a joke. That's a very true statement. But let's get back to the subject at hand. The tariff. Beat the tariff. Whether it's one of the bikes that I ride or any e-bike that you get, or even a freaking any kind of vehicle you get that's coming from overseas. Beat that tariff. A 17.5 to 17.3% increase is no freaking joke. That's a lot of money. And if you use my coupon code, if you do get one of the GOAT power bikes, like the Power Goat V2, or the Billy Goat, or the Motor Goat, or the Hulk, or the Dirt Goat, if you get any of those bikes, use Colorado Adventure Channel, my discount code, to save even more before this tariff hits. And if you can't beat the tariff, you can still use that code to save a bunch of money anyways. But just listen to me now and believe me later. I think that's what Arnold Schwarzenegger said. Or was that Hans and Franz? I don't know. Anyways, you get the message. If you're going to get an e-bike, if you're on the fence, get one now. It's a no-brainer. Beat the tariff, use my discount code. You're going to save so much money that you can come here to Vail and go skiing next winter. Or maybe even come here this summer, enjoy some of the views, and go rafting. All kinds of options here. It's beautiful. You got mountain bikers, you've got e-bikers, you got everybody biking. It's an e-bike friendly place. There's plenty of places to rent down here. If you want to know a place to rent bikes, Wheelbase, the place that I do the snowboard reviews with, Ski Base in the winter, but they're called Wheelbase down in Lions Head. I'll put a link below here. That's where you can rent some good e-bikes from a good crew right down here in Lions Head. And they even have shuttles that will take regular pedal bikes all the way up to Vail Pass and let you pedal down 20-something miles back down to the village. They'll shuttle you up. It's ridiculous. Get your groove on. But that's some of the news today, some of the things today. I'm going to the GoPro games today because I got to eat today. I'm hungry today. Subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Hit like if you want to. Follow me along. I'm here for the long haul. I'm here for the long stay. I have nothing else to freaking do but this YouTube channel basically now. So let's get rocking and rolling into our next adventure. This is Chris. Peace.